Hi guys, Ben from WOD magazine. We're down here at CrossFit Frankston today to interview Rob Forte, the 2 times reigning CrossFit Games Australasian champion. Firstly, Rob, congratulations on the fantastic effort you put in at the regionals.
Thank you.
5 out of 7 finishes in the top 4. That's a pretty good effort.
Yeah, well, I was happy to stay consistent all weekend. The latest rope climb one, I knew our regionals would be very strong at that one, so in my head I was like, I have to push on this one, I have to move fast, otherwise it's really cost me. In my heat, I think I finished 4th and 5th, so I thought I did a lot better than overall. There's a lot of guys in the lower heats put up some really fast times in that workout. I knew that would be the case, so I was able to still hold that top spot after that one. I think I came 17th in that workout. Brandon was right behind me, but he placed a little bit further behind me, so it was okay. I was able to hold that top spot after that one.
Certainly impressive to watch. So we've seen some unexpected results from this year's regionals with a number of high-profile athletes not making it. Sam Briggs, Lindsay Valenzuela, and of course our own Chad McKay. How did you feel about the regionals program this year?
Yeah, it was definitely a surprise. Like, program is okay. Like, usually if people ask me, do you like the workouts or whatever, what do you think about the workouts? I don't really think much. It's like, this is what we've been given. Now I have to go and work out how I'm going to get through it. So I don't really analyse it too much. So for myself, I thought that was pretty cool. Obviously a lot of gymnastic-based stuff, and I think for those guys that are usually up there that weren't, it was a bit of a surprise to me. I still thought they would be up there, but obviously it exposed some weaknesses, and I guess that's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's what CrossFit's all about.
It was a surprise, but I think in a way it was good to see some new people up there as well. So it's definitely some new people fighting in our region, fighting for that 3rd spot in the women's and the men's. So it was good to see some new people coming through and fighting for it.
So the regionals finished a couple of weeks ago. What have you been up to since you got home?
The first week I just jumped into normal classes, just sort of got the body moving, didn't do too much. It's probably like a third of what I would normally do in a week. This week, so 2nd week after regionals, I'm back into it. Had to go to Sydney on Monday, train with Cara, that was good. Just a really tough workout, she smashed me in that one. But yeah, from now on, I'm just back into it. Things that, like, I'll pretty much keep the same as what I've been doing all year. Like I kept saying, I've been training for the games this whole time.
So your training leading up to the games is not going to be radically different from what it's been all year?
Not really. I'll increase the amounts of running and maybe one longer workout. So traditionally you'll see something longer. So that's probably the only couple of things that I'd actually change the whole program.
So you've been to the games the last 3 years. Your highest places have been in the Pendleton events, the Marathon Row, and the Burden Row.
Yep.
If you were to get inside Dave Castro's head, what would you get him to program just so you could really show the world what you're made of?
Yeah, I think longer events are good. More mentally demanding they are, better. So obviously the longer ones are usually more mentally demanding. So I like a grind, and I like that I work out a really tests the mental capacity. And I know there's a lot of other guys obviously at that level that can do well with those sort of events. But yeah, that's been my plan all year, is to get better at the stuff that I haven't been able to compete with the other guys in. But I know long events, yeah, from previous years that I traditionally do well in those, and I've been working on that sort of stuff as well. So hopefully instead of a top 10 finish, it's a top 5 finish. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. Like, it all depends on what exactly shows up and what combination shows up.
So, do you have any advice for the newcomers from our region, Danae Brown and Khan Porter, heading to the games for their first time?
Yeah, I would say don't get too caught up in the people you're competing around. You see them on videos and stuff and being intimidated by that. Just because they're high profile doesn't mean they should beat you. So trying to block that out. They're just humans as well, and you can beat them. And don't give them that much respect where just because they got that high profile that they've got that edge on you already before you even we started, and also getting over there with enough time to get used to the temperature change going from winter to obviously summer and the time difference, so having enough time to get used to that, I think that plays a huge part as well.
So, is there any way how can we support you to get you over the games? Are you running any fundraising?
We're running a competition here, so it's a team competition. It's 2 males, 2 females, and that's the 21st of June. It's a Saturday, so it's just open up to any gyms around the area, or interstate if you want to travel that far. It's just going to be a fun day, team comp. We might do 3 or 4 workouts. We'll see what we can fit in the day, see how many teams we get. Yeah, that's going to be a fundraiser for us. We're working for a comp. It's good for the community. We had a pairs comp last year and that went really well. So looking forward to putting on a good competition for everyone. That's so much the fundraising part.
Yep. So you mentioned teams. You're the technical director for the All-Star Affiliate team series this year. What can we expect, or what can the teams expect in the competition?
I think for athletes themselves, just better flowing workouts, like feeling like everyone's doing an equal amount of work, and a better spectacle too, so something that's a little bit better to watch from the outside, so having be able to follow it a little bit easier, so might have structured the way the regional structure with numbers, and if you're able to keep track of where everyone's at, it's just a little bit better to watch and be better to be a part of and compete in it as well.
Excellent. So lastly, do you have any sponsors that you wanted to thank for your support?
Yeah, I've got quite a few, and they're always supporting me, always helping me out with travel or anything that I need. So there's Reebok, again, Faster, Nutriforce, and Pure Farmer. So those guys also always help me with anything that I need and my preparation for games throughout the whole year. So I really like to thank those guys.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Rob, and best of luck in the games, mate.
Thank you.
Well, I know I'll be certainly watching in the wee small hours of the morning, cheering you on from the computer.
Thanks, mate.
Excellent. Thanks, Rob. Are you a coach or box owner? Interested in stocking WOD magazine for your members? Visit our website for more details on Try Before You Buy for issue 2.